Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Four from TradingWinds.com, and this is our update for January 16th, 2017. Hope everyone's having a great long weekend. Let's take a quick look at how the markets finished off last Friday. Things were a little mixed, a little flat. The Dow was down 5 points at the close, while the S&P 500 was up just 4 points, and the Nasdaq was unchanged. Now, the Russell did move higher by about 11 points or so, but it's still pretty clear here that the equity indices continue to consolidate here. Just this, long sideways move here, waiting patiently for some kind of catalyst, which could be earnings season coming up. But while this is happening, precious metals have really moved back into the spotlight. We'll take a look at those charts in just a moment. The 20-year Treasury ETF, the TLT here, down about half a point on Friday, while gold was also down about 3 points. Our futures right now are up about 6 points. And crude, which was up 27 cents on Friday, not a big mover there. It's right back to that 20-period moving average. Now, before I show you those precious metals charts, I do want to look at the VIX. What's interesting here on the VIX is nothing really related to the chart. You wouldn't notice it here, but late last week, there were about 350,000 call options purchased on the VIX at strikes right around the 20 and 21 area, which means that retail traders out there are obviously expecting a huge sell-off in equities. That's when the VIX spikes. So they're expecting a lot of fear to come into this market very soon. We'll see if that pans out. Obviously, a lot on top this coming week, including a pretty big week for earnings. On top this week, we have American Express, Goldman Sachs, we have Morgan Stanley, we have McDonald's, and we have Netflix, just to name a few. So a lot of big names due to release earnings this week. Now, let's get to those precious metals charts. You can see that gold here on the daily certainly looks like it's turned that corner and is moving higher. Now, is about to run into some resistance here. If we look at silver, silver looks the same, although, hasn't really moved as high here recently. And platinum is another one that usually follows suit, and you can see looks pretty good, is in the process of closing this gap. Where it really gets interesting is the longer term charts on these, and they do look like they're putting in that higher high, higher low situation. So if we can finish off the month here putting in this pivot, this higher low, then I think we're certainly in for a much bigger move to the upside. And if we do get any sort of sell-off on the equity side, you will see these spike higher. So keep an eye on gold, on silver, and on platinum in the near future, especially if you start to see equity sell off. These will most certainly make a move to the upside. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that. But that's about it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you on our next update.